We're back. Around town with Rob on Bridge Street. Today, we're checking out Nailed It. I'm Rob Freeze.
Hi, Rob. I'm Jill. Welcome to Nailed It.
Jill, this is unbelievable. I cannot believe it. I've walked past 100 times, I've walked past 1,000 times. I just haven't stopped in. So thanks for hosting us today.
Yeah.
This is very exciting. This is very exciting. As I look around, I could get into so much trouble here. I could get into so much trouble. So should we just dial 9-1 and just wait
for the one?
Wait for the one?
Maybe.
Nailed it. Let's talk about what do you do?
So here at Nailed It, we are a DIY studio, so people can pick out projects.
And for the alphabet impaired, DIY is
do it yourself.
Do it yourself. Okay, so for anybody who has no interest in doing that, they should just come here and buy product, right?
They could come here and buy product, or they could order it, but we really encourage people to come in here and make it themselves. It's very easy to do. Don't be intimidated.
Okay.
You got it.
So it involves woodworking, right? So I'm going to leave here with all
10 fingers.
Okay, so I won't be ordering 5 beers like this later, right? Okay,
no,
fair enough. Okay, unless something goes terribly wrong.
It's not going to go terribly.
Okay, that went well. Totally nailed it. Birthday gifts, wedding gifts.
Birthday gifts, wedding gifts, housewarming, all of the above. You know, nurseries are big these days. A lot of...
Hopefully not for me. I mean, I might end up in one, but anyway. So these are sort of all the palettes, right? These are the things on which you could
These are all of our standard sizes, and we have hundreds of different designs that go on all of these different sizes. We also have some specialty build projects, so things like cornhole boards, bottle openers.
So it's funny that you say cornhole and bottle. Do those go together? Because I'm not saying that people drink when they do cornhole. So if I brought in some beers so that I could make a bottle opener, that's okay, right?
Totally fine.
Okay.
Beer, wine.
All right. You're just no meth or crack, right? Okay, I'm just trying to, like, how big is the backyard here?
Yeah, we limit it moonshine. Anything beyond moonshine, we ask you to leave that at home.
Fair enough. So there's a special project that I want to make. It's something that a business mentor of mine, it was a phrase that he used. I think it's really important for small businesses in small towns to thank people for their business, because we know that you have a choice. So let's get to work.
Yeah, let's do it.
So when I was in ceramics class, and I'm old enough that they actually still had industrial arts at school, everything I made, whether it was the bookshelf, bookends, or a teapot, it always turned out to be an ashtray. So are you going to assure me that this doesn't end up to be an ashtray?
This will not be an ashtray.
Okay.
You're going to hang this proudly.
Oh, I have no doubt.
Inside your business,
I
promise you.
Terrific.
All right, so we've got a stack of wood here. We have your stencil that we talked about, our special sign. I'm gonna actually slip this under here so
I don't mess it up.
So you don't shoot a staple through it.
Okay.
And the first thing that we're going to do is lay your wood out. We're gonna do a square.
Okay.
So good side is gonna go down, bad side up, because we're gonna work from the back.
Bad side. So what's good?
So you can look at the wood. I sanded both sides.
Okay.
Some people don't like to see knots and the character in the wood, so they'll turn that to the bad side, turn that up so that it's not facing front. So just make sure we got everything.
We're all good.
We're good. We're good. All right. So square, right?
Okay.
And all we're gonna do is staple it together with some straps.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So first things first, wood glue.
Okay.
A little glue.
Shouldn't that go in between?
Goes a long way. We're gonna flip it over.
Okay. See, now it's getting complicated.
Put some glue on there.
This is where trouble starts. Okay.
So we'll just flip these over.
Okay.
Do you know how to use a staple gun?
I do.
All right.
So you push down, that actually has the activator.
That's your
that actually has
safety.
to press.
Yep.
Right.
So what we're gonna do is put a staple
In each one.
of these, and then I'm gonna squeeze the boards together nice and tight, and you're gonna put one up here, and then we'll fill in between. All right, I'm gonna squeeze now.
Okay.
And then go ahead and hit it up the top. And then on the other side.
Awesome.
And then I want you to fill in now. We'll square this up.
Right. Are we putting 2 in each board?
We're
or
gonna
one?
have 2 in each board. So add another one where you already did it, and then 2 additional.
All right.
Excellent.
As I'm looking around here, you have all sorts of finishes, colors. So you can really customize whatever it is that you're doing.
Okay. This is our wall of paint.
Okay.
Okay? So we've got our 28 standard colors in the center. We've got some local colors to the Phoenixville, Philadelphia area on the left.
Got it.
And then we've got trend colors on the right.
So what's with the numbers?
The numbers make it really easy on the art tenders as they're, digging for paint bottles.
Art tender?
Art tender.
All right, so.
Look, art tender, that's me.
Oh, okay.
You're the DIYer, I'm the art tender.
Art tender, okay. All right. It's
kind of like a bartender.
No, I got it. I'm not that,
Right?
I grew up in Phoenixville and drank the water, and I still get it.
Is there anything, any of those techniques that are popping out at you that?
Well, I do like the dry brush it.
Okay.
Or dry brush IT for the computer people. Okay.
That is a good one. I like that.
Well, the other one, the first one, WASHIT, I'm not sure how you pronounce that these days, but what?
All right, so I'm giving you a paint roller, some white paint. Just make sure your paint is all around the roller, and you're gonna do the sides, and you're gonna do the front.
So when people come here, then you can come in, and we started to talk about this before, you could come as an individual or you could come with the group, right?
Sure.
So now, because I'm like a regular Leonard da Vinci here, this is beautiful. I've done an awesome job. Almost, I'm overwhelmed. Gonna get a little teary just looking at my expert work. Now I'm doing this project here, and anybody who wanted to come here could do the project, but
Sure.
if I wanted you to come to the house for a birthday party, anniversary party, fundraisers, is that something that you do?
Yeah, we do off-site events,
Off-site,
mostly
great.
team buildings and fundraisers. We do have some capacity limitations in the studio just because of the size of the studio.
Right.
So when there's larger groups of people, we can take everything off-site and do projects on location.
Great, so now we're gonna sand this.
We're gonna sand this.
And what happens during sanding?
You're gonna smooth out the surface of the board.
Okay, of the board, not of me, right? 'Cause
That's correct, that's correct.
I like my hard edges at this point.
Here's your sander.
The orbital sander as
The
opposed
orbital
to
sander.
opposed to the belt sander.
That is correct. And you're just gonna take the sander across the surface of the wood. You really just want to smooth it out. You can feel it's a little rough there.
Okay.
If you wanted to get a little bit of that vintage look,
Now again, we're talking for the board, not for me.
for the board.
Okay, all
You've
right.
achieved the vintage look
Fair
already,
enough,
right? We're
fair
gonna
enough,
we're
yeah.
gonna stick to the board. So you'll just rub that sander right around the outside, and it'll
Okay.
take those rough corners off and pull some of the white paint off, make it, age just a little bit.
No dust. So what's the next?
So next, we're gonna put your stencil on.
Okay.
I'll do this for you.
You don't trust me? So you trusted me with a staple gun, and you trusted me with an orbital sander, but this is where
This is where I draw the line.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll take care of your stencil for you.
Okay.
All right, so little foam wedge.
Okay.
You're gonna dip it in the paint and you're gonna blot
Okay.
a lot of it off. So our goal is to do
Minimal.
thin, even coats of paint across your stencil.
Okay.
So you're just gonna dab up and down like so. and you're gonna cover all of the openings in your stencil, so everywhere you see white. All right?
Why Phoenixville?
So
Phoenixville,
yeah, Phoenixville is a happening place. Tons of great places to eat, yummy drinks that you can get around here, but I think it needed something to do other than eating and drinking. Now, the good thing is you can eat and drink in here while you're being creative.
Right.
So, you know, it's like the best of
all worlds.
That's right.
Great parts about Phoenixville is the Phoenix Media Group, which is obviously taking care of us here today and making sure that, because you can get news anywhere, but the whole point of this show is to make sure that you can get information. So, you know, for those people who aren't aware that you're here, they now know. For those people who know, they'll come back, and hopefully there's plenty more opportunity for people to, as you say, eat, drink, and stencil.
Be crafty.
Be crafty.
All right, are you ready to peel? This is the best part.
Okay, well, I know that you like that, so if that's your favorite part, go ahead.
No, I want you to experience it, because it could be your favorite part too.
Or I could muck it up.
You won't muck it up.
I did use M.
You, sir, have nailed it.
Awesome.
And you can sign your masterpiece. You can put today's date here and your name right there.
All right. Wow, hammer.
We'll get out our trusty hammer.
Okay. Perfect. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
All right.
Now I'll be a star of stage and screen. Here's the finished product. This has been a great time.
Thanks.
This is really, really neat. And I think that the customization, certainly for me, to memorialize one of the things that my business mentor said was, it's really just, it's fantastic. So this has been fantastic. But for anybody who doesn't either have the time or desire, you actually have the opportunity for people to be able to come in, buy things, and take them with them. So basically, you know, what you see here is what you get. There's some, obviously, there's some signs that are, they're part of your stencils that you can come in. If you don't have a custom idea, you can come in and pick from hundreds, did you say?
Hundreds.
Hundreds, perfect.
Hundreds.
Okay.
Yeah, we try to keep some Phoenixville local signs in here.
Right.
Some, you know, fun signs that you wouldn't find in any other shop, I think. And then, you know, a lot of different collection pieces are over here. Bottle openers are popular.
Okay.
I also try to keep some local artisans stuff in here too. So we've got some local pottery, but we try to keep things where it's pretty easy to come in and grab it and hit the road.
Listen, Jill, thanks very much for having us. So it's Nailed It on Bridge Street.
On Bridge Street.
Stop in, take advantage of everything that you've got going on. It's awesome. We certainly appreciate your time. Thanks for hosting us today. Thanks for helping me with my sign.
Yeah.
You have a great day.
Thanks for coming in, Rob.